Antonietta Collins.
I mean, how do I follow up that? I can't even walk in heels. All right, so let's switch gears. 13 months ago, my friends, Ronda Rousey surprisingly lost her UFC bantamweight title to Holly Holm. Tonight, Rousey returns to the octagon in the main event against reigning champion Amanda Nunes. We're just hours from many questions finally being answered, but in the meantime, EA Sports has a simulation of how this fight will go down. And speaking of the Bulldogs, for Georgia running back Nick Chubb, 2016 has been a comeback year. Not only in his return from a devastating knee injury, but Chubb's return to form on the field. Add to that being on the cusp of another 1,000-yard rushing season. Chubb's resolve can be traced to a community 2 hours away from the Athens campus, a place called Chubbtown. It's a town that gave him his name and has stayed very much in the family of a place of pride and resilience. Byron Pitts of ABC News has a story.
Garrett will address the media, and we'll bring that to you here when he does. But I've got to bring in someone whose allegiances lie with the Cowboys. That'd be Darren Woodson. What was your initial reaction when you heard Romo is going to play?
Surprised, because they started off by saying that Mark Sanchez was going to be the backup. And
big bowl game tonight. Number 6 Michigan taking on number 11 Florida State in the Capital One Orange Bowl. So the importance of non-college football playoff bowl games has been debated this month in the wake of star players like Christian McCaffrey and Leonard Fournette opting to skip their team bowl games to prepare for the NFL draft. However, for plenty of others like Florida State head coach Jimbo Fisher, these bowl games represent more than just another game. Bowl games, college bowl games. Yeah. It's always fun to see them relax and just kind of have fun.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like Super Bowl media day, right? Yeah. Like you're able to kind of ask stupid questions, and I think Kaylee had a few of my favorite moments yesterday.
She was interviewed too.
Players were interviewing her. I loved the Husky question. All right, well, we are closing in. Tomorrow is the day, so we pick up our coverage with the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl out in Glendale.
Guys, here with us on SportsCenter, Coast to Coast, Chelsea Sundin and Gil Melendez. Guys, we just heard Romo talk about how the momentum, the attitude has changed towards Ronda Rousey since she announced her fight. You guys are fighters. How does it differ when you guys go into a bout with the crowd behind you as against you?
It has an impact on you regardless if they're booing or cheering on you. You know, if they're cheering for you, use it as a positive thing. You know, if they're negative, I try to use it.
Demonstrate to us how Ronda could win tonight.
Sure, we'll do the demo. Right. This is what Ronda needs to do to win.
Demonstrate to us how Ronda could win tonight.
Sure, we'll do the demo. Right. This is what Ronda needs to do to win.
Hope that nobody's left standing.
All right, I know you guys like me, but I have to make you pick. Who do you guys pick tonight to win?
I got Ronda Rousey. I don't know that Ronda needs to be any better than the night that she lost her.
Sick. That was SportsCenter's top plays of the year. But what we're going to do for our top 5, Tony, is the top sports moments of the year. Okay?
All right.
You good? You got your list?
I got my list.
I have a feeling I'm going to win. I'm just kidding. This is their first time doing top 5. We've got to bring in our judge, and that would be one Mark Schlereth, who before you decide, let me just remind you, let me remind you, Mark, where your loyalty should lie. Let's just remind them.
Right.
No. That being said, please make your choice.
I am channeling my inner David Lloyd right now. I think I'm going to lose already.
Right. Well, I
things that happened.
Right.
Like the Broncos winning the Super Bowl.
Like the Broncos winning the Super Bowl. How can I go against the Broncos winning the Super Bowl?
You can't.
I still live there.
So stinks. For the folks that are watching in Denver, for my mother who would disown me if I didn't pick the Broncos as number 1, what is your choice?
It could be you and me against everyone, against the world.
It's us against the world. No, I got to go with the Broncos. We've got something going on right there. And look, my socks match your dress.
We keep dressing alike, Steve, and that's because we're simpatico.
Okay.
David Lloyd, I'm channeling you wherever you are.
What was one of your favorite sports moments from the year, though?
Honestly, you know what? It was interesting. Game 7. I'll go back to the